What is going on, folks? It is Kspadetheprospect. I am YouTube's best kept secret. I'm also the leader of the Wolf Pack. I'm back today with a brand new video. This is my NCAA series, Miami Hurricanes Dynasty series. I'm trying to bring the Canes back to the dominance that they were, where they was just, striking fear in opposing teams. Now, I got a lot of things to show you guys in today's video. I'm going to show you some gameplay, of course. Before we get to the field, I'm going to show you some of the things that go on behind the scenes, right? Mark Richt just got an upgrade. With the head coach, you got a couple of different places you can add your upgrades, either to like game planning stuff or recruiting stuff. And I feel like in real life, Mark Richt is a hell of a recruiter. I think so. That's just my own personal opinion. So that's why I put the point. Now, whenever a recruit visits our school, we get a 400-point bonus as opposed to a 200-point bonus. So all you got to do is come down here, look at Miami. We're going to show you everything you need to see to go ahead and sign that letter of intent. If need be, I got to make sure ain't nobody listening when I say this. If need be, I can send somebody to your room. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna put it like that. Just let me know what hotel we got you staying at. I will send you some entertainment. Anyway, we at the point of the game where I'm showing you guys that this year we are finally getting the attention of the big recruits. I don't know why it took so long. I don't feel like it should have taken so long, but it did. And I guess it's somewhat realistic. This is our what? Third season? Third or fourth? No, this is our third season. So yeah, it took a few years for Mark Richt to get in and build a relationship with some of the local, high school coaches and whatnot. We in there now. We in there like swimwear. They ready to be a Cane now. Let's get it popping. In the last game, Miami took Iowa to the woodshed and it wasn't pretty. This week's game is going to be tough. We got the number 5 ranked team in the nation, the Clemson Tigers. At this point, we've kind of built like a rivalry. I don't know that Miami and Clemson is a rivalry for real. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But definitely in this series, they've become one. Some of our biggest games in this series have been against Clemson. Some were wins, some were losses. I don't know if you guys saw it, but Kirk Herbstreit said he going with Clemson. When I looked at their record, they was number 1 coming into this week, and they lost to Notre Dame, who is now number 2. Miami also has 1 loss. Want to take a wild guess? We lost to Notre Dame. So let's get into it. I don't know if y'all saw that was Nathan Harris right there. That's the wide receiver that turned his back on the University of Miami. And I wish nothing but the best for him. That's a lot. That's a lot. Like, I want this kid to get injured every game. Anyway, man, Clemson, if they lose this game, they're going the wrong way. They went from the number 1 team. They took a loss last week. They fell back to 5. If they lose to the number 11 ranked Hurricanes, they're going back. Let's get into it. First drive of the game, man. I talked over a little bit. These guys got a running back named C.J. Fuller. He puts me in the mind of C.J. Spiller. He's tough to bring down. He's fast. He's shifty. I think he's a little more physical than Spiller, though. Like, he'll put his head down and he'll run through you. Third and short, they give it to him. You can see what I'm saying about his change of direction. The kid is a beast. And even after he got wrapped up, it was another 6 or 7 yards before he actually was taken down to the turf. He's going to be a problem. We're going to have to keep an eye on that kid right there. Big time hit. Lowered on the guy, Adam Choice right here. That's the free safety, Willie Irvin. When we recruited this kid, he was a 2-way athlete. He was an Iron Man, and he played on both sides of the ball. Now we got him looking like one of the best safeties in the nation, and even though right here he makes the tackle, he's a little bit late. He's a little late. So Clemson comes out on their first drive, march right down the field, get into the end zone, and folks, it's not going to be easy. Clemson already tough, but we out here in Death Valley. It's raining. All these crazy fans out here, they drunk. I don't know if they drunk, but I think so. When I look at the crowd, they look drunk to me. They look drunk. Anyway, Miami's first offensive possession, we got to come out here and respond. Is it important that we score on this drive? I guess if you look at the analytically, no, as long as we score. But I feel like we need to come out and score, like to send that message, like, look, we lost to y'all last time we played. You ain't going to push us around. 1st and 10, beautiful pass right there. Derek Clark on the 9-yard slant, 9-yard pickup on the slant. Just shy of the first. Look at this. Malik Rozier comes out, runs read option, keeps it, and gets cracked. Gets up slow. I'm going to show you the heart of Malik Rozier. Gets up slow, calls a no-huddle, rushes his guys back to the line of scrimmage. Surely he gonna audible, run something different. No, lines up, runs the exact same play on 3rd and short, gets outside, got a little bit of field, bounces to the outside, and finally gets brought down right before he got to the 10-yard line. Almost a 20-yard pickup. That's the heart of a lion. That's what you want leading your team. Got cracked, jumped right back up, said let's run it again. Jarvis Williams gets in the game right here, picks up 10 yards on the scamper. Mark Richt said, you know what, Jarvis, you got us down here. I'm going to give you another shot. We're going to call your number. On 1st and goal from the 1, they turn around and hand it off to Jarvis, who just pushes his way into the end zone. We got a tied up game, folks. You know what? This Miami team is not afraid of these Clemson Tigers. We ain't afraid of Death Valley. We ain't afraid of none of these dudes. And we damn sure ain't afraid of Nathan Harris. We don't even like Nathan Harris. Nathan comes up, 9-yard reception. Nathan, like, he was a blue chip guy, and I gotta admit, I expected his name to be in the lights a little more. Like, he ain't even the #1 receiver, I don't think. He like a second or third option on the offense. You could have came to Miami and be the man, but you just wanted to be mediocre. Okay, I'm not bitter at all, in case y'all was wondering. Miami's defense will hold Clemson to 3 on that drive. The Miami offense back on the field. If they can get in the end zone again this time, it changes the total dynamic of this game. 2nd and short. We starting off the 2nd quarter right here. Malik Rozier surveying the field. Taking the snap. It's read option. He's going to hand it off to Mark Walton, who slapped a couple of Clemson Tigers on the way to an 11-yard pickup. 1st and 10, Miami. Them cheerleaders, they Iron Man too. Iron Women. They out here in the rain, fam. They out here in the rain. Malik Rozier gets sacked for a huge loss of yardage. Bringing up a 3rd and forever situation. Miami would go for it. They wouldn't get it. They would punt it off. Clemson offense back on the field. Now, they got an opportunity to build on the already lead, that they got. Now, considering that they are at home, you got to feel like the confidence level got to be high for these guys. They take a deep shot right there, but that's the senior Sheldrick Redwine. He has emerged as one of the best DBs in the nation. He's not to be tried. I'm not really sure why they even tried that. They had a 3-point lead. They really could have played conservative. You can be too confident, Clemson. You can be a little too cocky. 3rd and 8. Look at this. Malik Rozier on the keeper. 3rd and 8. He actually gets the 8 yards to move the chains. Malik, you're a beast out here, fam. 3rd and 4 for the Miami offense. Still operating from the gun. They're going to hand it off to Mark Walton, who got blowed up. I think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. May have lost the yard. Miami turns the ball over. I don't know. Offense has stalled out the last 2 times. However, the defense is held steady. So, we ain't really tripping too much. Speaking of the defense, right here, Vic Moten would get to the quarterback, bring him down for a loss. On 2nd and 13, I don't know if this quarterback was just feeling like the pocket was closing in on him. That's a horrible pass. He threw it behind the line of scrimmage, got that kid jacked up. But on 3rd and 20, the guy throws a pass short. The receiver makes an amazing play for the football, breaks off his route, turns around, comes back to get the catch, and he actually picks up the 1st down, moves the chains. 1st and 10, they take a shot toward the end zone. I think we found something. Now, we've seen 2 long passes from this guy. 1 went out of bounds, 1 was short. So I don't think he can throw the ball deep. He's a dink and dunk guy, a.k.a. check down Charlie. He's a check down Charlie. Clemson got the ball in the red zone, though. They say, you say whatever you want to say about our QB. We moving the rock. 1st and goal, man. Look at this guy change directions. Oh, my God. Adam Choice was supposed to run to the strong side on the right. He cut back, looked like he had a cutback lane in the middle. He jumped all the way around and ran the complete other way to score. So at the end of the 1st half, Clemson looked like they got the game in the bag. Miami would get another field goal. I almost forgot. Miami put another 3 on the board. So it's a 7-point game to start the 2nd half. The Miami offense gets the ball first. This drive is important. Don't let nobody tell you it's not. Malik Rozier keeps it on the read option. He's going to pick up the 1st. They're faced with a 3rd and 9 later in that drive. Malik goes play action pass, rolls out, looking downfield, and took off. Slides safely after picking up the 1st down. Malik, he going to be hard to scheme against, y'all. Like, we've seen quarterback. Oh, look at the big hit right here. Clemson ain't playing no games either. They pissed off. Malik Rozier got flipped like a quarter, goes up in the air, lands awkwardly, but gets up. The kid is tough. But you've seen quarterbacks who can run. I mean, like running backs, but they don't necessarily have the arm. Malik don't have Brad Collier's arm, but at the same time, the kid still can throw. Word, Malik. So just when I'm saying you can throw, you're just going to miss a whole. Okay, bet. 4th and 6, Miami's going for it. Malik Rozier stands in the pocket, delivers a strike over the head of a backer in the zone, hits the wide receiver, Josh Horn, who's actually a quarterback. This guy's the backup quarterback. He's so talented. Sometimes Miami just puts him on the field. You'll see him lined up at receiver. You might see him lined up as a DB, but he is officially a quarterback. The kid is tough. He's going to be the future. Now, I like Malik. And I don't want to take the spotlight off of Malik just yet, but that guy is going to be a problem. First and goal, look at this. Mark Walton puts his head down and doesn't stop running until he hit a band playing music. That's another touchdown for Miami. Got a top football game out here, folks. 17-17, third quarter. Let's see what we got. Handing the ball up, man. How many different running backs do this Clemson team have? Oh, okay, that's Ray McLeod. We know that guy. That's a receiver. We know him well. He kind of gassed us up in the last game. Okay, so look, Clemson's still trying to run the ball. They got a great running back in C.J. Fuller. He's got to be averaging about 6 a pop or more, and I get it. It's late in the game. You at home. You want the big home field advantage, and you want to run the football and eat some clock, but you just got your quarterback jacked up. Sheldrick Redwine, who already has an interception today, comes back and lowers the boom, and the quarterback put the pill on the turf. That's going to be bad in a tie game. Miami offense comes out with a short field. Let's see what we do. They come out and pass, hit the tight end David Njoku, 1st and 10. They come back on first, hand it off to Mark Walton. Look at Mark dancing through those orange jerseys. He picks up a first down on that play, 1st and 10. Woo, this drive looked crazy, right? They would run into a little bit of trouble, stalled out a little bit, but on 3rd and 9, a beautiful pass from Njoku, jumping in the air, catching the pass for Malik Rozier. Malik, is it too early to start saying Malik Rozier for Heisman? Because I don't think so. 24-17, folks. Now, we're closing into the end of the third quarter. It's definitely still a close game, so we ain't came out and took all the win out of Clemson sales, but if they don't score on this drive right here, I feel like they're going to be in quit mode. I ain't saying they some quitters, but this situation will make you want to quit. 1st and 10. C.J. Fuller got a huge hole. That offensive line ain't playing no games. He picks up about 8 or 9 on that play before he's brought down. We got to probably blitz. Miami goes blitz right here. It works big time to hit on the backup Adam Choice. Sit your ass down, Adam. I saw that Choice. It made me think about Tashard Choice. Y'all remember him? Y'all do? You don't? 3rd and 5. The Miami defense, they respond. That's the strong safety, Jaquan Johnson. He's played a hell of a game so far, too. Miami offense takes back over. Of course, they want to run the football, eat some clock. It's the 4th quarter, y'all. But like, if we could, we'll make this drive take the entire quarter. Running the football don't mean just lining up and handing it to Walton. That's what it meant last year. This year it means a lot of read options. You're going to see Malik. You're going to see Mark. You might see some Jarvis. Like, that's what we got to do. Keep these guys fresh. Keep the defense guessing. Miami has moved past midfield. Malik's still running out here. Malik, you might want to slide, fam. They don't like you. They trying to end you. They want to hurt you. They want to hurt you. Miami's drive would stall out after they got in field goal range. They would settle for 3. Look at the pressure right here getting to the quarterback. That's an amazing throw. Ray McLeod, that's an amazing catch. He's the man, not Nathan Harris, that Ray guy. He the man. Dabo dials up a screen on 1st and 10. Miami gets to the plate, forces another fumble, dive on the ball, but just a moment. The receiver would be ruled down. It was not a fumble. Clemson continues to drive. There's Nathan Harris. Anytime I see his name, I be shocked because he don't make consecutive plays. There'd be a lot of plays in between before we see your name again, Nathan. You underachiever. I'm so mad with Nathan, man. This guy, Justin Smith, scores a big-time play. Now, look, this touchdown definitely makes this a game again if they go for the extra point, which they did. It's a 3-point game. They go onside kick. The football hits David Njoku. He cannot field it. Clemson recovers. Here we go. Here's another classic Clemson-Miami football game. Look at this. About a minute on the clock. All Clemson got to do is get in field goal range. And just like that, we got an extra quarter. But the defensive line pinning their ears back. They bring in that pressure on 3rd and 11. The quarterback almost gets this picked off. That's a hell of a play by Jaquan Johnson. That kid has had an amazing game today. He had a pick that I didn't show you, by the way. 4th down. It's all or nothing, and R.J. McIntosh gets to the quarterback, slams him to the turf. I had a few words for him while he was down there, like, yeah, better luck next year, bitch. I don't know that he said that, but that's what I would have said. And when you can draw the curtains on the Clemson Tigers, Miami comes through, upsets these guys at home in Death Valley. We ain't got no worries over here, man. This is a big-time win. This is how you start conference play. Jaquan Johnson, a defensive player, is the player of the game. 9 tackles. The guy was everywhere. Miami, yo, we back. Anyway, that is all I got for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, all right? Peace.